Can poor language and communication skills lead to misunderstandings? Have you ever found yourself in a conversation where you just could not connect with the other person? This can happen for many reasons, but one major factor is poor language and communication skills. Let's take a closer look at how this can lead to misunderstandings, especially when cultural etiquette is involved. When people do not share the same level of language proficiency, the intended message can easily get lost. For example, if a word is translated incorrectly, it can change the entire meaning of what someone is trying to say. This can create confusion and even conflict. Imagine trying to explain a simple concept, but the other person interprets it differently because of a language barrier. Cultural differences also play a significant role in communication. Different cultures have unique ways of expressing themselves. Some cultures prefer direct communication, where clarity is key. Others might use indirect methods, relying on context or nonverbal cues. For instance, in many Asian cultures, silence can indicate respect and attentiveness. In contrast, in many Western cultures, silence might be seen as awkward or a sign of disinterest. Without understanding these differences, people can easily misinterpret each other's intentions. Nonverbal communication is another area where misunderstandings can arise. Gestures, eye contact, and facial expressions can vary widely across cultures. For example, maintaining eye contact is often seen as a sign of confidence in Western cultures. However, in some Asian or Middle Eastern cultures, it can be viewed as disrespectful. Similarly, certain gestures that are friendly in one culture may be offensive in another. If someone is unaware of these cultural nuances, they might misread a situation entirely. Poor communication skills can also lead to misunderstandings fueled by stereotypes. When people hold preconceived notions about a culture, it can cloud their judgment and lead to miscommunication. This can create barriers that hinder effective interaction and damage relationships. To avoid misunderstandings, it is essential to be aware of these differences in language and communication styles. This means learning about the preferred communication norms of other cultures and being patient with language limitations. It can also involve clarifying meanings and avoiding idioms or slang that may not translate well. Paying attention to nonverbal cues is equally important. In practical terms, if you are communicating with someone from a different culture, take the time to understand their communication style. Be open to adjusting your approach and show respect for their conversational rhythm. This can go a long way in bridging gaps and improving understanding. In summary, poor language and communication skills can indeed lead to misunderstandings, particularly in cross-cultural contexts. By being aware of cultural etiquette and adapting to different communication styles, we can reduce the chances of miscommunication and foster better relationships.